Hello and welcome to CyberOne Certification and Training. Today we're in the Vendor Risk Management module, and we're going to be working on how to upload vendors into our system. So we provide three very simple options with CyberOne. We actually are a fully integrated product, so we can integrate with most business systems to pull the data from their system and upload it directly into CyberOne. We can also do uploads from spreadsheets if you don't have that integration capacity through a very simple process, or you can upload vendor records or any record one at a time if you only have a single record that you want to upload, or if you're just doing this in a small capacity. So first, let's look at our integration capacity. And we're just going to show you a slide here with a diagram that shows you the basic process for how our REST API works. If you're interested in integration with CyberOne and your own business systems, the best way to do this is to contact your account manager, and we'll set you up with our technical team to set up this process for you and walk you through it. Here are just a few examples of some of the products that we do integrate with. And as you can see, we integrate with many common procurement systems for vendor management, but there's a whole host of systems that we are commonly integrate with. And with our API capacity, there are very few systems that we can't integrate with as long as they have a similar API capacity themselves. So once again, if you're interested in integration, just contact your account manager, get in touch with CyberOne. We'll set you up with our technical team and get that process started for you. So now let's go into the management platform and show you how to use the CSV process to upload vendors. So first, we're going to get into our management platform. So here we are in the management platform, and as you can see, I'm in the vendor management module and I'm in the vendors tab. I'm just going to now open one of my vendor records. What I'm going to do is send it into edit mode. This makes it just a little bit easier to see the different fields in the vendor record. So again, if you don't have that integration capacity, one simple process you can use to bulk upload information into CyberOne is by using a CSV file. What we do is we, depending on the module and record that you want to upload, that could be vendors, as we're going to show you here, that could be internal controls, control library, control activities, anything in the CyberOne platform. We're going to simply create a template by matching the desired fields, the fields where we want to input information, into our template. So here, simply, we would then just go through these different fields, and we can select all of them if we want, or just the ones that are important to us, and we'll create a template from that. So when you join CyberOne's family, what we'll do with you is this will be part of our onboarding process. As we're establishing your platform, we'll engage in a conversation with you and provide you with the necessary templates. But here's just a way that you can easily create them for yourselves as well later on. Although, of course, you can always contact support at CB1 Security, get in touch with your account manager, and we'll be there to help you out as needed. So again, we're just going to look at this edit mode here for our vendors, and we're going to choose the different fields that we need. Do remember that there are sometimes required information fields in your records. So when you're creating a CSV template, you do need to, at a minimum, add those required fields. So once we've looked at that, we can choose our fields. I'm just going to save out of this for now. And then we'll go ahead and create our template. And so here's one that I prepared earlier. As you can see, I've highlighted the vendor name because that was a required field in the vendor record. So I have added that. And then I've chosen a sample of the different fields where I have information and I'd like to get those uploaded. Now you can see I've actually got this in an Excel template right now. I prefer to build the template initially in Excel because I think it's easier to write in, and sometimes it's easier to download information, but you can do it however you choose. And then what I'm going to do when I'm ready is I'm just going to do a save as, and then I'll make sure that I've changed that to a CSV file. Now I'll save it. I'm just going to put it on my desktop. And now we're ready for upload. So again, of course, depending on the data system that you're exporting from, you might be able to do this directly into a CSV, or you might have to download the data and then copy and paste it into our CSV template. But again, we can work with you through the entire process. So then the final step in this process is for us to upload this information. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that our platform is open as it is here. And then we're going to go to dataloader.io. We're going to just fill that in here, as you can see. That's going to take us to a screen where we can easily upload the data. First, we need to log in. And you're going to select that you have a custom Salesforce domain. And then we'll go back to our record, and we just want to take the custom portion of the domain. And we can cut and paste that into here. There you have, and now you see that it matches the domain name that we're using. And we're going to log in. And now we're ready to upload. So we're going to go to New Task and Import. And here you have some choices as well. You can insert new files, you can update, and you can upsert as well. So here we're going to then select vendor, as we're going to do vendor records. And there we'll see simple there, vendor. Click next. And now we're able to upload our CSV. You can drag and drop this, or you can go to your record and upload it directly. Now we just get to check that we have all of the correct fields mapped. And where you see that there isn't a mapping, we can use this select tool and we can find the field that we want, make sure that we've got it right. Here you can see is a slightly different term. So now we know is this a strategic vendor? There's the SOC report. And the PCI, last piece. Here we are. Okay, so now we've mapped all of our fields. We can just do a review, and then we're ready to go. When we're ready to go, we just press next. And then we can save and run the program. And there you see it's uploaded successfully. So if we go back to our platform, we can see our vendors uploaded here, and I actually created a segment. So here's that list of vendors we just uploaded, all 10. If we just click into them, we can see again that the different fields that we selected have all been populated. And there we're ready to go. So then the final means of uploading vendors we're going to show you is the most simple, of course, but it is the slowest. So if you just want to upload a vendor in a one and a part, we simply go to, let's go back and do that again. We simply go to our vendor tab. We can click on new vendor, and then we have the option of providing the vendor name. And we can go through and add all of these different fields individually and then just save it. There you see the record has been created. And it's added here under our test group. So that concludes today's training. If you're part of the certification program, there is an exercise at the end of this video. The exercise for today's training is to prepare a CSV template with at least 10 different fields. So we're going to ask you to create the vendor name using your own name in the title so you can then segment it later on. And then select at least 10 of the fields that you see here to create your template. and then upload them into the data loader. Once you've uploaded them into the system, then go to the Create New View and create a new view that segments out your vendors. You should be able to do this based upon name, as we've done here, by using your name in the vendor name record, so you can segment out using your name as the filter. And if you don't remember how to use the Create View setting, please refer back to our training video in the Getting Started section of the certification program to give you guidance. Okay, so that concludes our video for today. Thank you very much.